James on Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 bobblehead night. It is both of Shohei's home runs.
Yeah, good call tonight, John. I mean, just the power that he shows on his bobblehead night. And you see this second home run here. This pitch is a little off, just right on the black. Gave a fan a chance. We talk about he's a man of the people. We tried to give it to the people right there. Hopefully got that ball back. But great job by Shohei and great job by the Dodgers offense.
He's such a great player, man. It is amazing. We really are in a golden era of baseball. Shohei Ohtani here in LA. That kid for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, he's pretty good too. Just a great time to be a baseball fan.
Dodgers roll tonight 19-2. They take 2 out of 3 from the Athletics. Let's head inside and hear from the skipper, Dave Roberts, with the media.
Yeah, tonight was quite the exhibition offensively. Everyone contributed, and you mentioned Max, and he's been working hard to kind of unlock some things, and he's really taking good swings, taking good at bats, and homer in consecutive games, and Hae-Song getting on base all night long, and just kind of Shohei doing what Shohei does. So all throughout the lineup, and it was really helpful that Matt Sauer can give us 4 innings and get Banda some confidence and, have Robo finish it. So, going in this Angel series, we're locked and loaded.
Obviously, you talked about how he's earned this opportunity, but to see him immediately get going, whether it was more than navigating the lineup or just the offense, to see how he was able to step into this role. What were you seeing?
He just didn't look like a player that was making his debut. And, as a catcher, there's a lot to ask. And so I thought he did a really nice job with Sauer, who really wasn't tremendously sharp tonight. And I thought the sequencing was really good. And behind the plate, the receiving, and obviously in the batter's box, he looks really hitterish, and to take a walk, get a couple knocks. So just an overall really good night for Dalton.
Kim not just getting on base, but also maybe kind of being like a speed threat out there. How do you think that kind of, helps out when he's at?
Well, I think that, that's what we talked about early is, when we have guys at the bottom of the order that's not kind of bleeding into the top of the order and giving those guys opportunities, it's just tougher to pitch to Shohei. It's a lot easier to pitch Shohei when nobody's on base. And, recently, certainly with Kim and his ability to get on base, it just kind of, there's always traffic, and with the speed dynamic, it creates stress, and he can steal a base, go first to third, and it certainly kind of opens some things up for the top of the order.
Dalton Rushing is on the field celebrating with his family right now after a very impressive Major League debut. 2 hits, scored 3 runs. Plenty more reaction coming up.
We've had losses like this this year, and we've bounced back. So this is a night where you turn the page. Obviously, from the get-go, the starting pitching really sets the tone. And unfortunately, Beto didn't have his best stuff tonight. He lacked command, and he just made mistakes in the middle.
What's it like facing a guy like Ohtani?
It's not easy. It's not facing Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. It's a good lineup, and when you make mistakes, these type of hitters can make you pay. And I think we saw that tonight. The first night we handled the top of the order really well, and the last 2 nights we just haven't been able to do that. So.
And what do you think that moment meant for Pareda at the end, strike him out?
I know it's something that he'll remember the rest of his career for sure. But obviously, I thought Mitch Spence threw the ball well at one bright spot. He's been kind of back and forth with his success, and I thought tonight when he came in, he did a nice job for 3 innings of handling the lineup and executing pitches.
How important was it for Alexander and Spence to eat up the innings they did tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're going into, like you said, another good series against the Giants, and we could have easily gone through a lot of arms tonight. So I commend Alexander for going out there and staying out there, giving us every pitch he had, and then obviously the job Spence did and keeping his pitch count down. Most likely he'll be available the weekend.
A couple of lopsided games in the series. How do you size up these 3 games here?
Well, we've had lopsided losses all season, so it's part of kind of figuring it out right now, figuring our club out. This Dodger team is one of the best teams in the division. Obviously, they're a former World Championship team, so not much has changed on that side.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, last 6 games, the A's have given up 58 runs, but Alexander and Spence at least gave you a little length. So you're going to be coming in with a full bullpen into San Francisco. More next right here on A's Cast.
500th career game as a Dodger, Jerry, and what a blessing it has been to have him in a Dodger uniform. 2 more hits tonight in RBIs, hitting 370 this season.
I mean, how lucky are we as Dodger fans? Freddie Freeman was a free agent. Very few people did not want his services. That is insane to me. Dodgers said, we'll take him. And boy, has it been a great marriage. Freddie Freeman, L.A. Ellie loves Fab Five Freddie. Freddie loves L.A.
Oh, no one will ever forget that moment right there. Game 1 of the World Series is walk-off, iconic walk-off home run to beat the Yankees. Let's head back inside and hear more from Dalton Rushing after his Major League debut, speaking with the media.
How does it feel?
It's pretty special. It was pretty special. Obviously, first and foremost, it's a win. It's a series win. It's the most important part, but I was able to accomplish a few lifelong goals, and yeah, obviously that was pretty special for me.
Can you walk us through that at bat in the 3rd inning with the single, and kind of what was going through your mind there?
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to walk me, and walk me twice. To start my debut, I was just ready to hit a fastball, and got a good one to hit. Put a good swing on it. Things went my way.
How long have you been thinking about this moment, and what was it like? Did it live up to the reality?
Yeah, my whole life. It's been something that obviously I wanted to do at a very young age. Never in a million years did I imagine it would come with a team like this. So yeah, that makes it that much more special. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot more wins and a lot more big opportunities and big things to happen this year.
And Dalton, they cut away to your family a couple times cheering. Just how special was that? And just kind of where'd they travel here to see your debut?
Yeah, it was obviously pretty special. The group of people in this world that I want to see things like this, they were here, and that means the world for me, or to me, sorry. And yeah, I couldn't imagine a better group there to be able to see it.
Yeah, you had the hardest hit ball tonight, and you go 2 for 4 at the walk. Is that kind of a snapshot of how you kind of want to help this team? Dave said there's some slug in there, but just kind of your approach to the plate tonight?
Yeah, it was kind of simple tonight. Let's take your base hits, I guess. Yeah, I like to control the strike zone and just hit the ball hard, and whatever happens after that kind of happens.
So what's it like being in this lineup, just with all the talent that there is, being a part of like an offensive performance like that? Like, what was it just like kind of being up here and watching the whole team perform that way at the plate?
Yeah, it's special. Obviously, you get a win like that on your debut. It kind of sends a message, obviously, not only to myself, but other teams around, like how powerful and how dangerous this club is, and I'm glad I could be another piece to it.